Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome back to Our Wyoming Life. And if you've always wanted to know where your food comes from, you're in the right place. In fact, if you order from us online at ourwyominglife.com, your food can come from right here on the ranch. Look at that. Pork spare ribs. Woo! Lots of stuff on sale on the website, so go check it out, ourwyominglife.com. Get your food directly from the ranch and know exactly where it comes from. We're going to get started today. This is a special Saturday video where we have 3 projects that we're going to try to accomplish today. We have a cow, actually a steer, young steer, that's over in our feedlot that shouldn't be. We're going to try to kick him back out with his friends on the backgrounding team. We also, I just got back from Sturgis, or from Belle Fourche, South Dakota, where I picked up some cake. And we have a cake feeder, or a cake bin, that we're going to be setting up inside the sale barn so that we can feed our cows cake a little bit easier. It's got a gate valve on it. We're going to be messing around with that and trying to make that work a little bit better. And we're going to go visit our favorite goat. That's Pepper, who's our newest little buck goat. And he's not going to be a buck goat for long. He's actually, today is a big day for him because he is going to get banded. And you guys are going to be right there to help me out. So, not the nicest day in the world on the ranch. I know last time we were here, we talked a lot about flowing water and everything else. Well, now the water, it's all frozen and it's not going anywhere, which is okay. It's still winter here in Northeast Wyoming. We have a lot more snow that's left to melt, but what has melted is melted. It's filled all the reservoirs, and now we've got ice skating rinks once again, at least for the next few days. Coming up next week, we've got snow on the way as well. We've got another 3 or 4 inches of snow on the way next week. So winter is not over, definitely not over, but it is just kind of how it goes. So first stop for today, we're gonna head across the road. My belt's squealing because it's so cold out here. We're gonna head across the road to our feedlot, and we're gonna deal with number 4, who's a naughty steer that's gotten in all kinds of trouble. I'm gonna have to do a project list video one of these days where we actually wash the windows. It's a little dirty here in the Gator. Mostly due to the last video that we filmed, which was out driving around in all the mud, which, like I said, is no longer mud. Okay, so we are looking for number 4, and he is right there. See that little guy? That's him right down there. We are gonna push him out of here, which shouldn't be too difficult, but we definitely don't want to lose any other steers that are in here, so it might be a little bit of a trick, but we're going to try to get this done as quickly and efficiently as possible. Oh, before I forget, over here is where he was actually going out and over the fence. Our snow has melted down enough. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that, or at least I hope so, unless he just decides to be a jumper. Whew. Okay, you can't be in here. You got to go out. Okay, you get out. Okay, so I'm going to try to just get number 4 into the barn here, and hopefully he'll stay in here. Where are you, number 4? Come on, Stinky. All right, so I got, what, 5 of them in here. We just need some of them to go out. Get out of here. Get. Number 4, you stay. Big kids leave. Come on, guys. Big kids out. Okay, so now we just have number 4 in here. What we have to do is get him. Hey, no. Go down there. Go stand, hey, go stand down there. No. Go down there. Stay. I need you to just chill for a minute. I'm gonna open this gate. You guys stay out. Chill out, okay? Relax. This is working, right? Okay, you can go. Get out. All right, there he is. Made his way out. Hopefully he finds his way back around to his C team friends. Now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steers in here. This is exactly what's supposed to be here. So as long as number 4 out there doesn't decide to jump the fence again, then we're good. Next stop for us is to grab the skid steer, and we are going to be moving some equipment around and moving our cake bin inside the sale barn. Starting now, I actually need to start caking the cows, getting them a little bit extra protein. We haven't done it for a little while, so beginning now we'll start caking them 2 pounds a piece, about 70 pounds a day, which isn't horrible. Bye guys. Where's that little stinker at? There he is. You stay in there. I'm a little worried he's going to try to escape. We'll come over and double check on him in just a little while. Okay, so we are going to grab the skid steer and we're going to move our cake bin inside the sale barn. Originally I had it actually sitting outside. We had a couple of problems. A flow issue was one of the big things where we couldn't get cake to come out of it very well because it is just a recycled liquid tote. But we're going to be doing a little modification to it, and hopefully we can make it work for us and for what we need it to do. So we're going to head back over here, and I'll meet you in the sale barn. Welcome to the sale barn. This is actually called the sale barn because from the mid-30s until about 1992, sales actually took place in this barn. They would sell bulls, they would sell calves, they would sell cows, and that's how the ranch made money way back then. At least a good portion of the money that the ranch made. Now, it's a little bit different. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we sell beef and pork directly from the ranch, and that is something that we're very proud of, to be able to feed people. Part of that is making sure that we feed the cows, and that's where this thing comes in handy. Now, before, and we had this actually sitting outside, we had to have it sitting at an angle so that the cake would feed out. When we open this little gate down here, it's pretty much, well, pretty much empty. And we usually put it up on blocks, and we have all kinds of issues with it. I thought that it was a really good idea to store feed in one of these. I thought it would be a really good idea. Turns out, not the greatest thing in the world, but I am going to modify it today so that I can store cake in it, and hopefully we can even get it to flow out. I say that, I don't know if I really mean it. To get us started, we're actually going to cut the entire top out of this. We did install this lid so that we could dump cake into it relatively easily. It's not really going to work for what I want to do. Plus I need to, I'm thinking I might be able to get a piece of wood in here to kind of create a little bit of an angle and direct the cake towards that spout right there on the front when we open it up. So in order to do that, I actually have to take the entire top off, which is actually pretty easy. Okay, So this doesn't have to be the prettiest thing in the world, okay? So this container, I think we picked up 3 of them for like $100. So if this works, we can actually get some pretty decent storage out of these things. First thing I'd have to do is cut a little hole so I can get my reciprocating saw into this, which might be easier said than done. This is pretty thick plastic, which makes sense. There we go. Knock a little hole in it. Hopefully big enough to be able to get the blade through. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, we're almost there. Pretty much off. Cut these little tabs. Holding everything together. And there we go. We got our lid off. Okay, so now we have an open top container. Still a lot of cake in here. I didn't realize there was so much cake in this thing that had not flowed out when we were using it before. What can I do with all this cake? I know this isn't the most elegant of solutions, but I'm going to dump it out here on the ground. I'll come back in and scoop it up. If I can get it flipped over one more time, we should be able to get it emptied out. Yeah, that's a little bit of cake. Okay. That's a little more cake than I thought it was going to be. That's okay. Tractor will scoop it up. Okay. Next, I need to funnel cake towards the door, which means I need to set up a little bit of an angle to get it flowing towards the door. I think I'm going to have trouble setting up any type of piece of wood in here because it has these ribs. And I know they're there for strength, but I also have the feeling any piece of wood that I set in there to go at an angle is probably not going to seal very well. Let's check. Again, although I'm thinking, yeah, there's no way that we could get this unless we round off the corners. Let's try rounding off the corners. Well, that's actually not horrible. I mean, it's going to leave a little bit of a gap that I think some of the cake's going to squeak down into. But we might be able to make this work. There's a little gap here, and some of the cake is going to fall down into there, so I don't really like that. Is there a way to fix that? Spray foam would fix that. Spray foam fixes everything, right? I'm going to make the exact same thing out of this one. Now, put one in. And put the other one in. I've got both of them in here. And then, the reason I cut them into two like this, or have two separate pieces, is because I want to be able to mark them, two separate pieces, at the widest that I can get it. So I'm going to mark this one, and then we're going to screw them together and force them in here. My theory is that the sides of these things, it's just plastic. I should be able to get enough weight pushing down on it to force everything to push on the outside. So, and this might take a couple tries, but I'm gonna go just a little bit wider than what I measured, just because. Make sure everything's square. I'm gonna put a few screws in this. Now, once again, we try to get this to go into here. This is what I want. In fact, this is what I need. I need it to be a super duper tight fit. There. Hey, look at that. That might actually work. The gap is small enough that if we have a piece of cake, it can't slip past this thing anywhere, especially once we put these crossbars back in, which I hope we can fit back in. Now we've got a slope that goes down. We can open this up. Now there is a gap here, but I'm hoping that it slides right past it. If it doesn't, I can fill that up with spray foam. That's not a big deal. And I guess all we have to do is test it. And luckily, we have a bunch of cake here on the ground. Let me grab a scoop shovel and we'll fill this thing up. With all that cake back in there, we've got one thing left to do, and that's to raise this up a little bit so that we can put a bucket underneath it and fill up a bucket. Now it's time to put it to the test. So we need to take out 75 pounds of cake for the cows every single day. I don't know how many pounds this thing holds, so we are going to end up refilling it, obviously, but for now, let's just see if it works. I'm losing a little bit here. We'll weigh it. 25 pounds in a bucket. Bucket goes in the back. So 3 buckets. Just to make sure. 25. 26. Close enough. Into the back of the gator it goes, and we'll go cake the cows. I haven't done this with you guys in quite a while, so we'll go find the cows, and then we'll give them their little treat. Welcome back to the dirty windshield and dirty windows in the gator. Nobody complained now. This is a working ranch. Things get dirty, and they get dirty fast. Speaking of getting dirty, our next project has to do with our little baby goat, Pepper. He is just over 2 months old, which means it's time for a procedure that we need to get done with him. We'll explain that once we get back from from caking these cows. We're also gonna sneak back across the road and see if number 4 is being good or being bad. All right, out here with the cows. I haven't caked them for a while, so we're gonna see how excited they get about this stuff and how fast they come running. Some of the older cows, of course, are gonna remember. The younger ones are gonna have to learn. Hey cows, you guys want some cake? It's fresh out of our new cake holder. Looks like they remember. And here comes more. And we still like cake. Of course, we can't get in the gator now. Guys, can you move? Come on. Can you move just a little bit? Thank you. So nice of them to let it in the gator. Okay, let's head back to the barn. I'm gonna introduce you a little bit more to our newest goat, and he's a buck goat, which means it's his responsibility to impregnate our females here on the ranch, the female goats anyway. And we're going to introduce you to him. He actually has a name now, so I'm told. So we'll let you know what his name is. And then I've got a special guest coming out to help us deal with Pepper, because we don't want Pepper making any babies. Bye-bye cows through a dirty window. Alrighty friends, that was our new goat. He ran over here. There he is. His name is Tallow. Yeah, your name's Tallow. I know you're not used to that yet. I'm gonna try to catch him. Come here, bud. Nope, nope, nope. Come here, nope, nope, nope. Oh, he just doesn't want to be caught. There we go, got him. Alrighty, so this is Tallow. Tallow is our new boy goat here on the ranch. His job, I got the emus on the other side trying to peck at the camera. Emus, hey, look at this, peanut gallery. Okay, so his job, Tallow's job here, is to get the girls pregnant here on the ranch, which means that we need to get Pepper, I know, fixed. There's only one way to do that around here at least, and that is through banding. Because just like our brand new cake bin dispenser, if it works, it's not stupid. However, we don't want Pepper's boy parts to work, no matter how stupid they are. Hey Kenzie, this is Pepper. Pepper is just a day over 2 months old. And it's time to do something. You know what we're doing?
I know, we're banding him.
We're banding him. So
Ain't gonna be a
you're
man
gonna hold
anymore.
him while I take care of this so that he can't make any babies on the wrench. Okay? All right. Okay. So, banding this little guy is super simple. We have our Cheerio, which is just a little tiny rubber band, very, very tight though. We have our tool, which we're actually gonna put the little Cheerio right over the tool like that, so that we can spread it out. And then we just need Pepper and his two best friends. Hi, Kenzie.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to have you like flip him over onto his back so I can see his parts, okay?
This is hard.
All right, so we count 1, 2, 3. 3. There we go.
Great job.
Now, they're on there, just like that, little rubber band, and that's all it takes to hold that on. Now, another thing we have to do is you can go ahead and set him down for right now. He's not gonna be very happy. He's gonna walk a little funny. Yeah, he's gonna, what did you do? The other thing that we have to do is actually give him a shot. It's called a CNC shot. This is what we're gonna give him. Tetanus, which is important because we don't want him to get sick from the rubber band and everything that's gonna happen from that. So, and Clostridium. So, whatever that is. It's good stuff, good form. All right, dosage, 2 mils, and then repeat at 3 to 4 weeks. So, you grab a syringe. Okay, 2 mils into the needle, into the syringe. It goes. This is an intramuscular shot, which makes it a lot easier. Okay. Kenzie, you're gonna have to pick him up again. And we're gonna give him a little poke. Now, he's not gonna like this at all. Okay?
Oh, where's
Just find some meat here on the back end on his butt leg.
Okay. I don't have a good...
Hold on. Quick and easy. Are you okay?
We don't like him anymore, Pepper.
Are you gonna live? Yeah, give the camera kisses. There you go. All right, Kenzie, I have one other thing that I have to do. I have to run across the road and see if number 4 escaped again. You want to go with me?
Sure.
All right, Gator's out here. He said, "I love you."
Is number 4 a steer?
Number 4 is a steer. You talked to the goat?
I talked to the goat.
Did he say anything back?
He did a little back.
All right, so we are heading back across the road to check on number 4, who is a naughty steer. We're going to see how he's doing. Of course, we're taking Pepper for a little ride here in the Gator also after his traumatic experience. He got a shot, he got banded.
He's no longer a man.
He's no longer a man, that's right. All right.
Dramatic little day. You don't get too much.
Very dramatic day. Oh, look at that. He's being good. I don't know where he's at, but there's nobody out, which is a good thing.
But you can see horses over here too.
Yeah, lots of horses over here. I don't know where he's at, but he's not out, so that's a good thing. He's in there.
There's Hyro.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. That's him right there, see him?
I don't know.
He's walking towards us. He's got the white face there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here he comes. Okay, so, Kenzie,
Yes.
here in the Dirty Gator, you have the goat. Number 4 is staying in with his friends. He's right over there. You can't see him through the dirty window, but he is over there through the dirty window.
I can see him.
That's pretty much it for my day. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. So thanks for joining me on this Saturday edition of Our Wyoming Life. We've gotten 3 things done. 3 pretty important things that needed done today. I also drove to Belfouche, South Dakota and back, so that needed done, but I didn't film that, sorry. So make sure you head on over to our website, ourwyominglife.com. Check out the beef and the pork directly from the ranch. You can know exactly where your food is coming from. In fact, it's coming from
right over there.
Right over there. Yeah, exactly. And I know that Erin puts some pretty cool stuff on sales. So it's all on our website, ourwyominglife.com. Head on over there, and I will see you on Monday with a brand new video. Until then, have a great week, and thanks for joining us in our
Wyoming Life. Do you still do that after?
I do that. Our Wyoming Life. Thanks, guys. Hey, Pepper, you okay?
He's seeing a ghost.
You're a little shaky.
A little?